Good morning and welcome back to our survival series on Riverbend Springs. This is Cluck and welcome to Clucked Up Farms. So, today is January and let's believe today's the best price for. Oh, actually, it's February. Okay, never mind. But we do have a bunch of pallets of lettuce going, so we'll leave them for another month. Let's get in the truck, take a look at our contracts. There is a Deadwood contract. It's in a new location, which is good. Let's accept that one and get over there to get working on this. It's a gloomy day in Riverbend Springs with all this snow. As you can see, I had to put on the winter coat. I did start a new series also on the New Frontier map. It is a start from scratch survival series. So we start with $100,000 and have to buy everything from that, the initial land, any equipment we want. So that's exciting. It's been fun so far. I've got a couple episodes recorded. They will start coming out before this one posts. So go ahead and take a look and let me know what you think. It's going to start with a lot of logging, and I'm doing it in a time-lapse series without any talking. I might eventually include some commentary in it, but I'm not sure exactly if I want to do that yet. It's a much longer process, so to accomplish much in there takes hours and hours, and I'm not sure at the moment I can talk on camera for that long and stay entertaining for you guys. So check it out, let me know what you think. I do enjoy the logging, which is why the last episode of this series was so frustrating. To have the trees on this map that bugged kind of ruined the fun of the logging process to me. Yeah, which is a shame because that's one of the better parts of this game in my opinion. I bought 2 joysticks for a reason, and that's to use the harvesting equipment, and yeah, without that it's a little disappointing. Alright, so here's how you tell a deadwood tree from a not deadwood tree. It's marked, and then if you go up to it and if you have the additional information mod, it'll tell you in the bottom corner deadwood, but always make sure it has this, because there are deadwood on the map that do not count, and you will be charged from the contract but for cutting them down. So let's do this. Alright, so that's the first one, and you can keep these and sell them. They don't sell for almost anything. If you take them to a sell point, but if you take them to your own sawmill, the wood is valued the same as regular wood, but at a sell point, it's worth almost nothing. So unless you have a sawmill, I wouldn't recommend messing with them. Just cut them down and move on. Getting out of the area, so let's head back in. Some of these are difficult to find. They blend in really well, especially doing it in January. And they all look dead at this point. Drop that right on that guy's fence. the last one? I think it is. Not a very big contract. There we go. Alright, so we're not gonna take any. We're just gonna take the easy money, move on. If I had the $36,000 to buy the little sawmill, I would probably find a way to load them up, at least some of it up on the truck to get our extra money's worth out of it. But since we don't have the sawmill, we are not gonna mess with it. Look at that, vandals, youths. Let's get this fired up. Go in here, complete that, $750. Not bad for a quick work. It's January. Like I said, there's not much to do in the winter months. So, going to have to figure out what to do. Anything good in the sale? Nothing for us. That's not bad for a small little cultivator, but we don't have anything for that. We're still sitting on our truck and our trailer. Oh. We can't cut these down, or else we could load them into our truck and trailer, so can't do that. Plowing, can't do that. Oh, we could, but plowing is a pain. So, what is our next step? Let's head up to the shop. Where are we from here? Yeah, we can turn here. Let's head to the shop. Get some time to pass, see if we get more contracts. Get some money coming in. Not gonna progress at this rate. So we're back over here at the shop. Let's take a look at what we have. So we could do the wood transport. The only other thing that's popped up is cultivating. And if you take a look at the weather, I don't think it's conducive to cultivate or plow a field. So let's go ahead and get this wood transport. We'll borrow the items and get over here, jump in this, fire it up, and get connected. I have used this without the back trailer. It will be interesting to see how the loading arm works with the trailer on the back. Yes, we could drop it off if the arm's not long enough to reach. And we can load it beside us, but I think we'll be alright. so we're here. And get this unfolded. And we'll get these loaded up. So we'll start with the front trailer. And once we get it filled up, we work our way to the back trailer. Takes a bit of concentration, hard to walk on camera at the same time. Recording device at the same time. Alright, that should go. So, I think an issue a lot of people seem to have is they try to grab too many. Where it would be nice to grab 3 on this, it's usually faster just to do 2 of them at a time and go back on one very quickly versus dropping on and having the whole fight to get an extra log in there at a time. Same with the front loader. On a tractor, you can grab 2 with the log fork or the log grab, but when it comes down to it, you just grab 1 at a time. You can only do 2 much faster manually. And there's the depth perception issue on here. Where it's hard to tell on video games where you're actually situated when it gets far enough away. Well, I think we'll move to the back trailer just to finish a few of these off. Holding up onto them. into town. Field 81. Let's get turned around. This guy's yard. It's large. I will see you once we get down to the delivery point. So we're coming up on our delivery point. It's the lumber company. And we'll get these into the trigger and get them both at once. See how much we actually paid for this one. $28 is a nice little tip. Head back over to the shop here and get this truck returned to them. And after we do that, we'll be able to collect our contract money. We need to start bringing in some money. This wintertime stuff it's a drag. There's just nothing really to do this time of year. So I'm hoping that as we get back to the spring months, it'll pick up. Which, of course, it should. We'll have more contracts. We'll have our own stuff to do. And $4,700. That is not bad for the amount of work we just did. There's another Deadwood contract, but I think we'll skip that. We will actually head to the house and we'll call it an early night here. We got one thing accomplished in January, which isn't bad, but we gotta move on. There's just no money to be made this month. Let's get back to the house, sleep, and I will get back with you in February. Alright, so here we are, February. Now we can go over, pick up our trailer, and load up our lettuce. We'll get this over, find out where we're delivering it, and we'll get it to them so we can collect a nice paycheck. 5 pallets of lettuce. We are heading to the restaurant. It says small farmer's kiosk, but I think that's at the starting farm. I'm not sure if we can deliver there if we don't own it. So we're going to the restaurant. It's right nearby, and we might as well. It's not that much of a difference in price. $5,500 of our own produce. Not bad. Let's come up here and take a look at the meadow grass. See if we actually have anything in here. Nope, it looks like we still don't. I'm hoping as spring comes around, it'll actually regrow itself, but we'll see. So, any contracts for this month? Couple sewing jobs. Field 6 isn't bad. Rather do another deadwood on farmland 6, actually. So drop the trailer here. It is our land after all. No reason to take it with us. Find. Got our first tree. It is. Let's take it down. Another one. Alright, let's see what else we got. One over here. I believe it is, and it is. So continue along here. I know this isn't going to be the most exciting episode. This wintertime stuff sucks. Sucks in real life. Sucks in the game. We'll continue on. In March, like nothing happened. I believe a lot more contracts come available back in March, and we'll be able to pick up. Trying not to make the episodes too long, so I was originally gonna do 1 month per episode, but when it comes to these kind of months, you have to skip ahead a bit. If not, we'll be doing deadwood contracts over and over and over. So that's about all that's available in the winter. I know plowing contracts show available, but you can't really plow when the field's covered in snow and it end up being worth a damn. back in the truck. Collect our $1,200. Like I said, nothing too exciting going on, so we'll actually head back to the farm real quick and see if anything comes available. I would like to get some chickens on our actual plot of land, but to feed them we have to buy food from the shop, which is expensive, or we have to wait until barley contracts come available. I believe barley is earlier in the year. Well, June. It's earlier than earlier than wheat by a month, and then sorghum's even later than that. So if we can afford to make enough money by May to get chickens, we should be able to get some feed in by June. So I think that's the goal that we have for the summer months, is to save up enough to get chickens on our farm. We still need to get a tractor, of course. There's a lot of stuff we need to do. We just need the money for it. These winter months are not helping us out, so we'll just have to keep moving along, and eventually we'll get there. Let's get back to the farm. So we're back in the farm, and I think we'll call it another early day. Not a whole lot to be had in January and February. We'll pick it up in March. Again, thanks for joining me, and if you liked the video, please leave a comment, subscribe, hit the like button, all of the things. They help out the algorithm, and I would appreciate it. So I will see you when March rolls around, and we can pick up from here. We made a decent chunk of money at least, so we'll go into the episode with possibly enough for a down payment on something. All right, well, thank you. Have a good one.